Greetings, beloved human family. I am Gilles Mancillon. I come to you very briefly today to discuss some of the energies that will be coming with this full moon in Capricorn. It is a very powerful moon because it will address all the technical, physical aspect of our life, the finances, the structure, the administration. Everything that has to do with career will be kind of a career-oriented moon. Then we're going to be moving on the 26th of July into the Galactic New Year. I think the new moon is on the 27th, so it will kind of coincide. Then we'll be moving towards the Lion's Gate, which will be on the 8th of August, which will be a very, very powerful Lion's Gate this year. It should be very enjoyable, more powerful than any other, not because the light that is coming from the Galactic Center will be more powerful, but because we will be more receptive to receiving it. Then in September it will be new eclipses and the equinox, so all of those will be very, very powerful time. What's most important is to stay well connected to your inner self, to think less, to feel more, to create new feeling center, to trust, and to let go of every burden that we have so we can feel free and creative. We are not here to change the world. The world is already perfect, no matter what the appearance may be. The facade will always be changing, but in truth it is very difficult to see that everything is perfect, but there is not such a time where infinite truth was not perfect in relationship to any event. It's just in temporal reality we do not see. We only see a little tiny bit of so we don't see where it's coming from and where it's going. So it is the point of this law of the universe that we are going through, is that to teach, to help and to assist everyone to grow and evolve. For that is the point, is that we are all being trained for the next level. For those who, some people said that they were stuck, that a few years ago they had great spiritual experience, but now nothing has happening. I would recommend to let go of all those experiences, to forget it all, to forget everything if you can, and just allow new things to come in. For spirit, there is always more to come when it comes to spiritual experience and energy. But if you are expecting the energy to come in a certain form or in a certain, through certain senses, when maybe it's another sense that wants to connect to that interdimensional energy, then this creates a blockage. So let go of all blockages or anything that expectation of spiritual experience. If you want to accelerate this process, you want to create a discipline of yoga, meditation, tai chi, martial arts that helps you ground your energy and to stay in a state of alpha wave brainwave, that which is a state of relaxation, so that you are not triggered by external forces, external energy. For if someone comes to you with makes you angry, because there is anger within you, otherwise they couldn't trigger it. So it is important to heal yourself, to this meditation makes you strong, so that the negative energy, when it comes to you through your senses, they do not affect you as much. So when you do the meditation, it is reinforcing your whole field, your own energy matrix, because all life is being affected by those transported by those moving energy, and you are responsible to navigate the flow of your own life. We are all different, we're all going through different things, but you have to trust that whatever is happening is actually perfect, even when we at some point we are falling into the gap, the void, where we are like we no longer can go back to the old and the new. We have no clue what the new will be. You have to trust that the process, that life has supported you since the beginning of your existence and will continue to support you even after this life. So it is important to embrace light, to embrace love, to embrace joy, to be kind, even to unkind people. That shows a certain degree of evolution. To be able to assist without being dragged into anything. So do not hang on to past sorrow, past situation, it is or emotions, because those are not it's their ego things that have been created. So let them go and move into your soul connection. Connect to your higher self. This is what I'm also working on doing, because we can never do anything wrong. We are all learning lessons. If we could do anything better, we would do it in a better way. So although we always know that we could have done better, we shouldn't judge ourselves. We just learn from the lesson and do better the next time. So it is about letting go and trusting the unknown, trusting the life force that works through all things and all beings. For you are the universe. There is the whole universe is encapsulated within you. It's just we haven't discovered this light universe yet, but slowly but surely the universe is awakening those dormant part of our DNA, and so we have to allow it to happen by rest, by relaxation, by drinking a lot of water. It is important to balance creative, meaningful work, to balance relaxation and meditation and relaxation, and also play and amusement. Those are important things that we got to find ways every day to find to help us find our joy, because this evolution that we are going through, this ascension, will not be happening through pain. It will be happening through joy. First we have to find the joy, then we'll be able to ascend. And you have to be patient as well. We got to deal with whatever we have to deal. So it is good to be detail oriented, to be very precisely hearing all the things that are being said, to see all the details, but unless this detail is negative, you don't want it to block you. Let it go and look at the broader, at the greater aspect of life. There is always a higher aspect, which is the more you ascend, the more you ascend in your vision of unity, the greater the vision. Because we're only seeing a little minuscule part of the our own life. Even I pulled out some cards for July, because those cards are. It is very difficult to address a message that could cover everyone's past, because we are all on such a unique path, and we are so important in relationship to what's going on here. So the first card of this reading was the Master. It is a new game that I've been offered by a friend, and Diane. I thank you very much for this game. I haven't read the book, so I'm just going to read it intuitively, but I thought it would be good to use this deck. It's the deck of Osho. So the first card is the Master. It is the achievement. It is the fulfillment. It is the ascension. It is recognizing you as the source of your life, as the divine being, as a master creator son, and so we all have that within us. We just gotta understand that we are masters in the making. We have been led to come into certain level of empowerment, and what is coming across this situation is playfulness. For it is about enjoying life. It is about finding joy in what we do, even in simple things. First thing to do is to find the joy in living. The third card represents what's in our consciousness that will be manifesting before us, and here we have abundance, where it is this great it looks like a hippie, this great God, he's got this rainbow behind him. It is very much about discovering abundance, discovering the ability to do whatever we want, whenever we want it. Abundance comes in many forms. It can come from money, it can come from connections, it can from opportunities, it can come as many forms. So it's about cultivating abundance. The abundance is the absence of lack. It means that because we've been living in a society that's been conditioned by lack, so it is about reprogramming our mind to feel abundantly. In our subconscious, we have the card guidance, so that means we have received the guidance, we know the direction that we have to go, and right now there is a breakthrough, a great breakthrough, so it's breaking through, so there is really no choice. What will be coming is that we're going to be harvesting certain understanding, energies, knowledge, and then we'll be called to share it, find ways to share it, because when you discover the light, you are called to share it with others. It is important to find other people that understand what is going to share those inner transformation with. Not everybody, you cannot discuss your spiritual evolution or process with people that are completely disconnected from that, but it's important to have a few people that are part of, that are involved in that process, so you can brainstorm, exchange ideas, and in this situation, this card represents us, the question here, and it's turning in. So he's got all those shadow demons here. It's got all those, but he's not being distracted. He's turning the outside world as all those shady things. But when he turns inwards, he's got this whole ocean of peace inside of him, and he's so it is where like. It is the proper place for the time to be turned towards, to be well centered within ourselves. This card represents the environment, and it says experiencing. It is about sensory experiences. Some of the things we've been wanting to experience through the physical world of senses will be coming into play. this availability, ease, grace. In our inner emotion, we have stress because we have not yet have full trust of what we are not being able to fully play because we're still being conditioned by old conditioning, and so what is required is our participation, is completion of the old cycle, and as soon as we complete the old cycle, we will feel great liberation for the new. The outcome is isolation, so it is not, we have to be a little bit patient, for this will be reconnected to our soul family, our spiritual family, our soulmate on the earth planes, our soul family on the earth plane. All of this will come, but there is a certain work that we need to do before that. And because we are connected to our past lives, and the past lives, the subconscious is still there. Some of the things need to be dealt with, although we do not have the full knowledge of it. The energy comes in various forms to be addressed, and then at the end will be the rebel that knows who he is, who is able to break this chain and to assert your own light, to stand on your truth, to enjoy your life, and to recognize your unique quality, while in the same time know that you are one and connected to all life that you encounter here and beyond. So I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you for sharing, for your presence, for subscribing, for liking, commenting. If you have any questions, please feel free to address to send me. I'll do my best to address them. I may be traveling. I maybe have to make a break for a while, but I will do my best to continue to put those videos on. And there is great, incredible shifts that are coming up this summer. So I hope you'll be able to utilize those time for making improvement in the quality of your life, or even just start believing your dream. For that's very important to not let go of that, to trust that the universe is working with you towards their realization, to create not necessarily what we believe the best is for us, but what is truly better for us, which is because our soul and our spirit have access to information we don't, so we have to trust that this guidance is always for our highest good. I thank you very much, and I wish you a wonderful day. Namaste.